Moo. That's weird. It seems to be loading slower. It's fine. Moo. Moo. Alright, all my stuff is still in the box over there. Should I go back with no armor? I mean, I should be fine, right? I mean, the raid and whatever should have despawned by now. Alright, and I gotta go chop down some birch trees. Try to salvage whatever stuff. I mean, if I have to fight my way back to the box, I don't think that they'll continue to spawn. But then again, fighting them causes the bad omen thing. So, like, am I supposed to try to lure them away from the village? And I'm not sure why I feel more confident because it's daytime. But I'm just, like, running over here like, oh yeah, it's daytime, they'll probably be gone, you know. Ah, I lost my freaking sword. There's still arrows over here. Nah, I was completely unprepared for just how intense the raid was. Like, and then I did a few waves and like, this doesn't seem too bad. Oh, is that a witch? And then everything came out of the woodwork and destroyed me. Well, got all my armor. And I lost my sword. The rest of the stuff I don't really particularly care about. And it does appear that they're gone. And I think they've killed every single villager in this village. And what am I gonna hit him with? Like, and I lost my bow too. It's either that I lost it or it went over to the, brought it back over to the base. Yep, this village is a ghost town. And I don't think that they respawn. I think that they spawn once when the world is generated. And then... Don't quote me on this, I'm speculating, I'm guessing, but... Save on some of the time to get the wool or whatever. Just pick these beds up. So I don't think leaving the beds or anything else here is really going to help me. So again, I don't think they're going to respawn. And they appear to all be very much dead. I lost my freaking sword. Yeah, they got them all. Oh, that's okay. There's quite a lot of villages around me here. I mean, plus, and this is not anything that I intended to happen when I saw the raid was going on, was a cat. Was, no. Was, I mean, with as close as this village is to where I want to build my farm, it's kind of like a waste of a portal. And then there's this, is like everything in the game is replaceable, like anything that you might potentially lose. Oh, nobody's gonna be over here to use this. I'm kind of hoping that I don't find a villager, because I'm tearing all these houses up and I'm tearing all the beds up. I don't think that there's a chance that the village will repopulate itself, even if I find one villager, because you need 2 to make more. Biggie. Biggity. It's weird. I got mixed feelings here. Like, on the one hand, like, it kind of justifies me having to put in a portal system that's more than like just a handful of blocks away from my base. On the other hand, I thought that, I guess my inventory is full. On the other hand, it like means that I have to go do that now. It's no longer an option, it's something that I have to do. Trying to pick like the most valuable thing, yeah, for that one piece of fence. You know, that's something I kind of want to do. Like, I don't usually spend time picking skins or like trying to emulate one particular character or like. So I think what I'm gonna do is I want to see if I mean there's got to be skins of like the TF2 classes, so I could just pick a random TF2 class. The other thing that I didn't test was, I think it's called a Ravager, that thing that the villager was riding on, or the pillager or whatever was riding on. Oh, a big chunk of sand right over there. Oh, wait. I'm already using that big chunk of sand. I kind of just woke up and my brain is still loading. Should probably put a box down here. Store stuff for my job site. The only thing that is not replaceable is time. Moo. Oh. And since I uploaded all of the videos that I had recorded, someone had mentioned that they thought that, I don't know what part they thought was too loud. Like, I don't know if it was the cows or if they were watching a video where I hadn't turned the friendly mobs down, because the cows can be very, very loud when there's that many of them, which is why I turned it down eventually. I think it was one of the earlier videos where I hadn't, but in general, every video that I make, I run it just the audio output just slightly above like medium. Like I've got compressors and set up with noise gates and stuff, like to where like it elevates all the quiet stuff to be like normal volume, and it makes all the loud stuff normal volume. And the reason that I run the audio slightly louder is for devices that have not great speakers. Like, I mean, you could always turn the volume down if it's too loud. But you can't turn the volume up if the recording is too quiet. You know, like I could imagine somebody watching a video where the sound itself, when the video was recorded, was just way too quiet. You can try to turn the volume up on your computer or on the video as much as you want, all the way to max, and it'll still be quiet. Doing it this way allows for people to just turn the volume down a little bit and avoids it being too quiet where you can't hear it. And I think I said the same thing in the comment that I responded to. But the long and the short of it is, there is a reason why I do that. If I'm being totally honest, I'm a little bit reluctant to start building my mob farm, my iron golem farm, because I don't want to mess it up. Like, I don't want to think that it's going to work one way and then it doesn't work. And then, like, I have this thing built in survival mode, and I spend all that time and the materials, and then I have to take it back down. Or I build it properly and it works, except it's too close to like either one thing or the other thing, which means I have to move it to the side. Like, and then with the raid, which I've never experienced a raid in the whole time that I've played Minecraft. That's something that's still new to me. I mean, I know it's probably been around for a while, but I haven't personally experienced it until, you know, until I had. So what that means is, I had no idea that they were going to be that tough. I had no idea there was going to be that many waves. I had no idea they was going to start spawning like mages and witches and ravagers and the hatchet guy and freaking, it was like, oh wow. Oh. It makes me think back to one of my favorite voice lines from one of my favorite games, World of Warcraft. That was another game I haven't played in a little while. But one of my characters has like 8,000 hours just on the one character, my mage. I mean, the game is just probably so much different than what I remember. But I forgot what I was talking about. Why did I bring up World of Warcraft? No, can't remember. Damn it. Oh crap. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I mean, I kind of like that better. Oh, really? Ah! I cannot remember what I was talking about. Or why I brought up World of Warcraft. It was one of my favorite games, and it was similar to this thing because... derp. Well, there was a reason. Oh, I just can't remember what it was right now. Oh, that's what it was. One of my favorite voice lines is from Black Temple. From, what is it called? The Burning Crusade. It's from Illidan. You are not prepared. Yeah, I was wholly unprepared for what happened in that village. But now I know. So now I know that I probably have to make some type of reinforcement for the fence over there. It's so pointless to be mad at the rain, but it's not going to stop me from being mad at it. There we go. The moo. I mean, I think I've got plenty of diamonds. At least to make a sword. Just a cheesy sword. The moo. Oh, and I lost some of the copies of my map. 4, 12, 21, 30. And like, I don't want to, and I should probably make sure that the audio is working. Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Moo, moo. Up, up, up. There we go. You are not prepared. I was, in fact, not prepared. Weesna. So I think the one that I'm missing for a duplicate in here is 4. Weesna. I've already got a bunch of duplicates of 4. So now I gotta set out and find another village, which I'm pretty sure, like, when I say pretty sure, like, I know that there's one somewhere, like, relatively close. I think it's probably gonna be that one. Yeah, it's gonna be that one. Just this part right here is where the, I can see where the roads are and the roofs and stuff. I mean, the only other close one is over here. I mean, this is not but just a few blocks in the nether. So let me go over there and put a portal, and he's gone. And I gotta do a birch farm. I gotta go chop down those birch trees over there. So I want to use oak planks to build the structure of my iron golem farm. And just a floating sphere of... That's weird. Weesnaw. I think I'm gonna name my mule Weesnaw. That's from SpongeBob. Okay, we got some villagers here. So I'm gonna need the birch for half planks. Was it you doing burnouts in that garden? Yeah. So is that the blue ice that you gotta buy from that dude? Because I saw like a 30-second video or something of somebody trying to make a blue ice farm, so like it resets the dude or whatever. You go back and forth and try to buy his stuff, and like... So, where would be the best place to even build the portal? And this terrain over here is really less than ideal for trying to get villagers into it. think I need to... You can't, like, lure a villager. Oh, there's a big chunk of wheat here. So what happens if I hit the bell? Do they come, do they panic, or do they go to the town meeting? You know, I think that's gonna be the way that I... Or is he headed back to his house? Are you panicking? Is that the alarm bell or the town meeting bell? I've never seen one of these. I didn't even know they existed. I mean, it kind of feels bad calling them what they call them in the game, but they call them a nitwit. It kind of makes me feel bad to call them a nitwit. It's kind of not nice. So, can't tell if they're congregating for the town meeting or not. I think the easiest way to transport these guys is to just dig a hole underneath them. And then deal with them from there. He's gonna jump out immediately. I mean, I guess the other thing that I could do is just try to fence him off, but I didn't bring enough fence gate with me. Now I'm still new to learning how the villagers work. So I've never really messed with them because it was always easier to just do something else. Like, it was always easier to just, you know, spend the time to make it was just always easier to spend the time to make whatever item that you're buying from them. Or easier to set up some type of farm to farm whatever item you're getting from. The only thing that I ever used them for, this is a long time ago, we're talking like 10, 12 years ago, was to sell zombie meat to them for emeralds. Or to make books. Not sure what the best tool to pick up. Okay, cool. So it's just shears. I know that Wee Snow is going to be gone like immediately. And because I said that, now he's probably not going to be. The other thing I'm not sure of is if you move the town bell, the one that's generated by the world, does it change any of the aspects of the village, or like? But see, now I know they congregate here by the bell. Or if I like add a new bell, or if I change it in some way, is it not gonna work anymore? I got hiccups. Excuse me. Oh, got grass. Yeah, and because I said that about the mule, he's just gonna sit there. So, this is kind of taking shape here. Still not exactly sure what it is that I'm gonna do. I mean, if I go and remove all of the houses and make that water flushing house thing, like, well, I can't reference something that I haven't posted on YouTube. I mean, like, I did a bunch of videos in creative mode, and I probably should have kept them. I probably should have uploaded them, but I deleted them. It was just creative mode testing. Why is that? Let's use that to kill the iron golem. But I know that if I remove the beds, which I don't want to do that until I have a house built. But I'm thinking if I build a house either right next to this bell that's been world generated, and then remove all the beds and replace all the beds in the house. then yeah. Please, no. Then it'll give them no other place to go to except for where the beds are. And so long as I don't start a raid shouldn't start on its own. Still not really becoming immediately apparent to me the thing that I should be doing. Do I have a box over here? We have a crafting table in the... Huh. And I only need to get 2 over there. And originally my plan was to, just grab a few villagers and then ship them through the nether. But now that I'm thinking about it, I should make like a reinforced, unget-to-able, like mini village where I can just go here and breed more villagers. If I have to, if something happens to the villagers that are over by my house. I mean, so long as I have a house that's just got the 2 villagers in it, then I really shouldn't have to worry about anything. And they're all congregated like right here. So let me put that crafting table down. And it is looking like it's about to be nighttime anyway. I mean, I kind of wanted more than just those 2. Is there not a way into this house? Is there somebody stuck in here? I know. We can get in now. I mean, I could probably just move the bell wherever I want to, but because I don't know that that's what I can do, I'm gonna treat it like I don't want to move the bell until I know that I could, like... Okay, cool. So basic mob trap with a block and a fence gate works to collect them with the bell. Cool. I mean, I guess I could just make that part of the house. So now these guys can't get out. So I don't think they'll open a fence gate. If I put a door there, they'd go right in and out the door, but... give them like a doorway to hide in. Aww. I mean, I could probably move the bell. But I say probably because I don't really know. I don't really want to fill this in with either dirt or cobblestone, but... so, this is where I'm going to make the door. This is where I'm going to make the outside of the house. And we're not going for fancy, so... and then I could probably just dump a water bucket and hook a portal up to this section. And then put a crap load of beds in here. And just make as many villagers as I want to out of these guys. I mean, it'll take time, but I mean, over time, you'll end up with as many villagers as you want or need. And it grows like exponentially, like, I'm not sure if that's the proper use of that word, but pretty sure it would be exponentially because the more villagers that you get, it's the same thing with any mob farm. The more villagers that you get, the more, Can I make it too wide? I probably should. I should probably fill this whole thing in. Because I don't need a lot of space. I'll just use dirt. So they'll come in and out of the door here. I'm going to connect that fence to this section, so any of the ones that try to come to the town meeting or whatever. Should I hit this again? Okay, cool. So they will come to the bell, and I'm starting to think that you can just probably move it anywhere you want to. Derby herp, derby derp. Derby herp, derby derp herp. Ha. 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 Ha 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 ha. So you got the villager trapped by the bell. They come in, they can't get out. So long as you keep it daytime, you don't have to worry about zombies or anything messing with you while you try to do it. Put a door here, so when it comes to be nighttime, they try to get into on the beds. It's only wide enough to have beds. I'm gonna put signs and put a water bucket with a piston to flush them toward the portal, which I should probably put pistons where the portal is to lock them out so they don't just keep running into the nether. And I also, well, I also just realized that I should probably, so I'm gonna lay the beds down like this. I just had another idea. Since they'll follow, like, will they follow more than one bell? Like, can you have more than one bell in an area, and if you ring that bell, they'll go over to where that bell is? Because if I had, like, a space that was just big enough for a villager to fall into, like if they went up a step that was, you know, one wide and fell into a hole that was like one wide that had a minecart in the bottom. Oh. I mean, since I got them here, I may as well make some bread. Would you guys like some bread? Oh, throwing torches at them. You pick up the torches? No. Alright, they don't have any excess beds, so I'm giving them bread for nothing. I think that would work as a villager loader. The other thing that I could do to skip all of that would be to just put the beds out there. No, I should probably put the beds, because what I was thinking is if I put a doorway and put a bed on the other side behind a portal, they'll run through the portal. And if I make the drop-off portal like to where they'll just fall through and be collected in an area in the nether, then it's like a one-way nether portal. I don't have to worry about them coming back out of the portal. So I'm not going to be shipping any villagers to here. I don't think they get upset if I kill this guy. Because I didn't know about that. They gossip, and it changes your, changes their trades and stuff around. Please no. And he's off. I'm not sure which is the best thing to do. I mean, this is why I go into the creative mode testing world. Which would be better? Would a door with a portal work? So like as soon as they run through the door, because it's nighttime, then they'll go right through the portal. And then I could just handle the minecart stuff on the other side. The problem with trying to get them into the minecart, though, is... Yeah, the problem with trying to get them into the minecart in the nether is you can't use water. So I should probably get them into the minecart before I send them through the nether. But that would work, I think it would work. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to go and test it. Because as soon as it becomes nighttime, they run through the door because they think it's a house, because there's a bed on the other side of the portal that they're trying to get to. And then they run through the portal as soon as they run through the door. Please no. But, yeah. I think... Yeah, I gotta go do some testing, I think. I think I'm gonna call this a video here. This works pretty well. Put a bell down, put a block and a fence, so they get in and can't get out. They try to come to the town meeting. You got a bed there to make sure it's daytime so you don't get swarmed by monsters. That kills off your villagers. I'm gonna connect this to this, so when it's nighttime, this is gonna be removed, so it's just gonna be an open space, so they're gonna run in. This is where the beds are. I can make more villagers in here, and this is the shape of the smallest portal you can make, the 2x3. And then how am I going to handle that part? I mean, I guess I could move the bell and try to put the bell on the other side of the portal so they'll just run through the portal. But I need a minecart handler. I don't want to have them in the nether running around getting shot by skeletons and pigmen and stuff. Too many variables. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a video here. Please no. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'm clicking the button right now.